What an end to the trading week for the Indian equity markets. You had the Nifty 50 that very comfortably breached that 19,800 mark. In fact, it was very close to the 19,900 mark, but it gave up a little bit of ground. It ended just about 50 points, or a little bit over 50 points lower from the high point of the day. And we are within 1% of that all-time high, which you will remember as 19,991.85. So let's talk about the key contributors in trade today. You had the banking names as well as the financial services counters that were in focus and contributed to quite a bit of the gains. HDFC Bank stood out as one of the key contributors for the Nifty 50, both yesterday as well as today. There was an announcement by the Reserve Bank of India towards the end of the session, which was to withdraw the ICRR in a phased manner. This is essentially a measure that was undertaken in order to pull liquidity out of the system, and now releasing liquidity into the system will effectively be seen as a positive for the banking pack, and that was reflected in the movement of the Nifty Bank through the day. Among the other key sectors, you had the auto pack as well as realty and consumer durables that gained in trade today, and you had the likes of FMCG, IT, and pharma that underperformed. The key names on the benchmark index, quite a few PSU names that were in focus. Coal India ended with the top gains. You had NTPC as well as BPCL that also gained quite significantly. And then you had the likes of Tata Motors and Adani Ports that outperformed. Among the losers, you had the likes of Ultratech Cement, as well as Eicher Motors, UPL, and Apollo Hospitals that lost ground. A few key mentions, though. Larsen & Toubro, arguably one of the stocks of the day, didn't gain by a very large amount. It did hit an all-time high in trade today on account of a report that spoke about a very significant order from Saudi Aramco. Then you had, like I said at the start, a lot of PSU names that were in focus. PFC and REC both registering close to double-digit gains, and that was on account of much higher volumes in trade. All told, it's been a great day and indeed a great week for the benchmark indices. And heading into next week, 20,000 might just be on the cards.